There are a number of things. The first is I want to continue to protect and enhance our investment in education. Second thing is health care, especially for seniors. I want to make sure that Pennsylvania is a place where seniors have as many options as they want. Third, I want to continue to create jobs, made big investments in Philadelphia, like the Port of Philadelphia, the cracker plant out west, even the steel plant in Johnstown. I will continue to look for ways to make Pennsylvania a magnet for entrepreneurs. And then I want to do all these things in a way that the government merits the trust of the people it serves. Well, I've already done that, and I will continue to do that. When I say I want to protect and enhance education, that's at all levels, including early childhood. Looking for ways to do a better job there. Pennsylvania has moved way up in the charts in that area, and I've also put more money into higher education. I will continue to look for ways to do that. Within that, we need to do something about the huge student debt problem that we have. So Pennsylvania needs to do more, and I will do more to make sure that we have the resources necessary. I'm also going to make sure that we keep doing what we need to do to make sure that post-secondary education and secondary education and middle school education is relevant to the needs of the kids who are going through those systems. So my PA Smart initiative, more CTE, STEM education, things like that, I will continue to work to try to make Pennsylvania's education do what it needs to do for the kids and for all of our citizens. Yeah, I think part of it is actually standing up and consistently calling for more resources for education. And there is bipartisan support for that in general. I think people want accountability. People want to make sure that the investment is wise. We all understand you can't throw money at anything and expect automatically to get to a good place, but I think I have been successful in getting people to recognize that we need to do things in education. We need to get that right because we'll pay for it in some other way if we don't get it right. When I say we're a leader, it is really on what we're doing. The results, we are still, the death rate has gone up every year I've been governor. And we won't know what the rate is in 2018 until 3 or 4 months into the next year. But we're seeing some progress in terms of doctor shopping, in terms of the prescription of opioids. We've brought thousands of people back to life from an overdose because we equip first responders with Narcan. What I think makes us a leader is what we're doing, like prescription guidelines from different medical societies, putting limits on prescription of opioids for emergency rooms for minors, using the prescription drug monitoring program, creating 50 new treatment centers. These are things that we're spending real dollars to actually recognize that we have this. I've gone around and done somewhere around 80 roundtables all around the state. So these are the kinds of things that make us a leader. The populations in our prisons is down by 2,500 since I've been governor. And part of the way we've done that is by working more closely, creating a closer tie between the Department of Corrections and the Board of Probation and Parole. In fact, we actually merged those two. So that the handoff that used to be somewhat disjointed in the past is actually much more seamless. And so the same organization is working to try to make sure people actually leave prison and have the opportunity to get a good life, that we're not just trying to hand off people back and forth across agency silos. Those are some of the things, doing some other smaller things, which I don't have time to go into, to make sure that the recidivism rate is down. But overall, we've actually closed a prison. We actually are down 2,500 prisoners in state prisons since I've become governor, and our crime rate is down.